Sorry, folks. We were preparing our Super Saiyan grunts things. Yeah. So in the next episode, Goku will still be going, Kame! Kame! So, hello, everybody. Welcome. It's been way too long. We are back here with Dobbers, Seeds of Decay. I am beyond excited because I get to hang out with my friends. Sadly, the one person that's not here with us tonight is Jade. She's not feeling so well. Jade, we love you. We can't wait to see you on next week. But yeah, so we're going to kind of have some fun and just kind of relax. Let me turn up my volume a little bit on here so I can hear everybody a little bit better as well. But yeah, so of course, I'm Chris from Charity Board Gamer. We're going to go around the room. We're going to give you a big recap because we are starting, of course, 2022. And I don't even remember how many episodes we've gone through. I think it's been since what? Did we start this in June, Darryl?
I think no, it wasn't that early. I think it was a little later than that.
Okay, like July,
12
August.
weeks before October, whatever that is.
Oh gosh, I don't know.
Justin, figure it out.
Math that is not necessary.
Math and numbers, folks. All right, but we are of course playing Seeds of Decay. This is actually a booklet and a Kickstarter that's going to be going live on, and I got to read it real quick because it just updated. What day is that again, Darryl?
It's January 25th. We pushed it back just because we had a couple of media partners that needed a little extra time, which is really a good thing for everybody because more eyeballs on it means more stretch goals unlocked. So more stuff for you. So it's going to be good. It's going to be really good. Everybody's sort of getting all their stuff in. I've seen clips of some of the video. I've heard some dialogue. I've seen some animation. Holy crap. I am so stoked to show some of my monsters, wiggling and moving and stuff. So that's going to be super fun.
They're going to wiggle, bump, 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 bump. Sorry.
That's going to be tonight.
Anyway, it's all coming together.
All right.
And I will have a document I'll be sharing with Chris that he can distribute to everybody.
Sweet.
As soon as I run through some edits that Justin gave me.
Okay.
And we'll be starting to spread that around, give everybody a taste of the Dobbers of the Seeds of Decay, so they're ready to jump on that pledge button.
Awesome.
We get the Kickstarter, so.
Well, we are going to go ahead. What we're going to do is we're going to go around the room. Justin's going to quickly pop in that little social media thing where you can actually click on the different social media links for all the people that are in here, and we're going to kind of tell you a little bit about our character, and then we're going to let Darryl give you a bigger recap tonight. Tonight we're going to have a little bit larger of a recap, kind of going through some of the story and the journey that we've gone through so far. For those of you who have not been able to watch any of these, we will go ahead and we will record this, and I'm going to click record on my thing now just so we have it. So I am Chris from, of course, Charity Board Gamer. I am playing Glug, the Goblin Cleric, who has a little bit of issue with obedience and authority, and it's definitely put him in his place a little bit in certain areas, and he is he's kind of a wild card type character. Then we'll go ahead, we'll go on over to Justin, who is playing Roto.
Well, like you said, I'm Justin from Play Games Spread Joy. I am playing Roto. I'm a Terran Dobber Shepherd, both custom race and class, part of the Seeds of Decay stuff that Darryl has written up for me to learn and kind of show off to you guys. I'm kind of the smallest of the group, but also with some unique things happening to me. My physical form is changing along the way, as we discovered at the last episode. So come along with us and discover what else happens to me.
All right.
Who's next?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh. So this is I'm Chelsea, and you can find me in Chucka's Corner on Instagram. I play Vega, which is a raccoon who's been awakened, and she talks, and she likes to instigate trouble with Glug and then kind of bow out and leave him be.
You're like the younger sibling that always causes the fight, but then the older one gets in trouble. All right, what about you, Wrig? Tell us a little about yourself or your character.
I am Wrig. I am a Terran Dobber. I'm not so special as my brother, Roto, but I got some quirky stuff to me, and I'm turning into a bro girl. I think that's what I'm going to become. It's just a bro girl.
Bro.
Bard?
Bro.
Oh, I'm a bard. I'm a bard girl. That's what I am. Whoops.
Bro.
Bro. I just singing bros now. Bro,
Oh my
bro,
gosh.
Bro.
Nice.
And then, of course,
All
we don't have Hawxy, of course, here with us tonight. Hawxy's played by Jade Rogers of the House of Afros, Capes, and Curls. It's a non-profit organization that we've worked with before. Jade is by far just one of the most amazing and loving people. Yeah, words today are eluding me a little bit, but I have to say she is just wonderful. We miss her from not being on tonight, but we are looking forward to seeing her on, of course, next week with us when she's back. But just today, stop it, Stephen, the theater stud. From Board Game House, which Board Game House, we just want to mention, amazing group of people. They live local to me, and they do live streams on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Friday nights at 7 p.m. So Board Game House, BGH, will grow. So love them. All right. And then once again, let's go back to our amazing TM, the creator of the Dobbers universe. We're going to go ahead and let Darryl take it away. Darryl.
Alrighty. Thanks again, guys. I'm really glad to be back. December was long. It was amazing for what it is, but I did miss seeing your faces and running you through the gauntlet that is Seeds of Decay. So a little bit about me. I'm Darryl T Jones. I'm an artist and writer, the creator of the Dobbers. As he mentioned, you can find all of my information work at splatteredink.com or splatteredink on all the internets. But of course, I'd rather you go to seedsofdecay.com today and click that follow button on the Kickstarter, because the page is up and you can do that. The Dobbers Seeds of Decay it's a complete setting with unique races, classes, magic items, and an adventure, plus a really, really cool bestiary. So you're going to want to check that out. You'll find out more as we play, but thanks again for tuning in. So let us get started. Hopefully this is enough of a recap. It's not real in depth, but we want to get you kind of up to speed quickly. So the Always Green Forest is a lush and beautiful land teeming with life and magic. From ancient towering trees and life-giving waters to deep crystalline caves. The awakened woodkin, majestic deeret, goblins, ratkind, daubers of all traditions, and many more call it their home. They are friends to the forest, belonging to it just as a leaf does to a tree. However, there is trouble in the forest. A crack is formed in the darkness, leaking rot and decay. Trees are withering and crops are failing to mature. Strange, twisted creatures have been seen in the shadows. Fear has taken root in the heart of these people. Some believe the Rot Weaver has returned. The forest may never be the same. Seeds of Decay is an adventure for 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons set in the world of the Dobbers. Our heroes have come together, each from a unique place, but united by a common goal. Their home has fallen into rotten ruin. Their quest has taken them through a decay-infested pumpkin patch, an apiary with a terrible twisted behemoth, and a farm where a moss boar was wreaking havoc. They fought walking fungus, agents from the Ratclaw clan, a mechanical monstrosity, and a vengeful wizard. They now have in their possession Ember, an enchanted dagger, and a critical piece to why the Always Green Forest has come under the ire of the Wood Sprite. All of this led them to Caria, the Tree City, the city of the Sylvan Dobbers. After meeting with the Sylvan Dobbers, or the Council of the Sylvan Dobbers, Evelina, the council head, has chosen to let the party keep Ember. She entrusted them to carry on, impressing on them how dangerous the dagger is. Before leaving the Tree City, they were treated to a meal and some entertainment, where they had a chance to rest And much to their surprise, Roto and Wrig met their Uncle Owen, who revealed a little bit about their past. While the others relaxed, Glug spent some time in prayer with the Starfather. And though the message wasn't clear, Glug now believes they must take the dagger back to the Dobber capital and return it to the king. So that's where we're going to pick it up. You guys have just woken the next day after the party with the tree Dobbers, and were escorted out of the forest by, was it Zyle? I think it was. I didn't write that down. By one of the rangers of the Sylvan Dobbers. You now stand at the edge of a great field. Though your path to get here wound through mountains and forest and even a cave, it seems you've come out in a different location than where you initially went in. You can see what you think is the always green forest, what maybe a couple days walk to the north. But first you have to cross this rolling hills of yellow fields. Before we do anything else, would you guys tell me your state of mind and what you're planning to do next?
Well, I know there's been a lot of general stress from all the activities that have been happening. Just being out of the treetops and back on solid ground, there's a general sense of relief. Kind of lifted from Roto and not as tense about everything now. Even though there's other things to be tense about, you can tell Roto is more comfortable now that he's on solid ground again.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. He's a low center of gravity type guy.
Very low.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Wrig is just rubbing her eyes and still kind of waking up. She happened to, and she's told the group that she woke up in the middle of the night and they were still partying, so she went and danced some more, got a couple more beats from the dancers, and enjoyed the leftovers from the rest from the food and everything. So she's full, she's sleepy, but she's here.
Yeah. Maybe as the party wound down, you found yourself sitting next to the little campfire that they used to cook the stew with your Uncle Owen, and maybe you shared, some stories about your lives and growing up, and it turned into a, kind of a sweet moment, though it contributed to you not getting any sleep.
But it was a bonding moment, and she finally felt like her father was around again for the first time in years.
Very good.
Darryl made it so sweet.
What are you up to, Vega?
So I spent the night hanging out with Casey and her mom
Mm-hmm.
and talking to them and hanging out. And then I was almost tempted to stay, but I couldn't leave Glug behind. So I went with the party. I'm still a little bit sad that I left him, but,
Right.
Glug's my boy.
Casey
So
was the first other awakened raccoon that you'd met. So it's natural to have kind of that bond form so easily. But yeah, you've got a duty now. You're part of the fellowship of the dagger.
Nice. I feel like Roto is the only one happy that we're leaving.
All right, and Glug, what's your attitude like as you step out of the forest onto this great field?
Glug is very much contemplative. He's very deep in thought, as the fact that he knows what he needs to do, and but he's been humbled in a way, which has definitely made it. Made him a little bit more down to earth and a little bit more not laid back, but more in the way of just not wanting to do wrong. Just in that sense of just, it's been a very interesting journey. Glug's done a lot of stupid stuff, and so Glug is. Don't you nod your head, Justin? All right.
Hey, I didn't say anything. I just
you're great. You are still the only person, though, and there's portions of this adventure I've run with other people, not to break the moment, but you're still the only person to be in a cave that's starting to collapse from the rain and then try to strike the ceiling.
Hey, I broke through it.
On you. I
broke through it. I broke through it. That's all. Hey, we got out of there. That's all I have to say.
Yeah.
But yeah,
that was good.
That was so much fun.
So you guys have had a bit of an emotional roller coaster this last 24 hours. And stepping out of the forest onto the edge of this field, you're at a vantage point that you've never been, and many Dobbers haven't either. From this point, you can see you're higher in elevation. There's a big rolling hill that goes down before you. Somewhere in the middle, you're not sure, maybe it's a day's walk away, you can see a river that cuts through the land, and then more hills beyond that. The mist, the morning fog is still lifting as the sun gets higher in the air. And like I said, you can see a dark patch, many miles ahead, that probably is the always green forest. But also to your left, you can see the dreary mountains. The forest, part of your forest home, extends across one of the rivers that then goes up those mountains. And then as they get higher and higher, the dark trees that you're used to seeing, you now just see, the land, the stone of those mountains. And then behind you is the more jungle-esque type forest of the Sylvan Dobbers. One of the things that you realize as you're walking is along the edge of the mountains, there's not just the haze of the morning dew, the morning fog rising up out of the trees at the base of those mountains, but you think there's smoke. Right now, it's too far for you to do anything about, but there's a lot.
So we can visibly see the smoke. Okay.
We should go towards the smoke.
Glug not too sure, but Glug will.
Is it
on the way?
Dobberton. Is it on the way to Dobberton? Is it on the way there, or?
Right. Yeah. Your path is straight ahead for now. It's going to be a good long while before you would have to choose to veer towards it, unless you were to go back the way you came and try to go a long way around or whatever. Yeah. But yeah.
Glug agrees with Vega. Let's go, and not die.
No, let's not die.
Glug,
of course.
Well, maybe.
I've had enough near-death experiences.
Yeah.
That's our life story.
Roto almost
at
had
least
a couple.
Our life story once we met each other.
Yep.
So since we're kind of at the crest of this hill, I assume the beginning of this journey is more downhill.
Oh yeah. You're gonna have a good.
Roto, are you gonna roll down the hill?
Oh,
nice
you
long.
dare leave us? I see.
Roll down the hill.
Does it look like there's at least a somewhat clear path that's wide open enough for me to roll? Not like, it's a narrow path, I'm going to roll off very easily.
Yeah, you're at the edge of a large wheat field. There might be other things growing in different patches and stuff like that, but this is just open. This is just open land. It's fall. It's late fall at this point. So you're not going to get hung up in the crops or whatever, and the portion you're at is really just grass. There's none of this is freshly farmed.
Looking at snow, and he's excited to go play in it, and he's like,
I feel like Glug's gonna do a perception check just because.
Just because what? What are you looking for?
Yeah,
I'm looking for anything that might be unfriendly, probably ratkin or decay. Because knowing that Roto's about to roll down this hill, prefer him not to, and we're rolling into a wheat field.
He said it's more grass than full wheat field.
Yeah, True.
Yeah, this
So
is
when did-
fallow.
I've been-
This hill.
Glug, when did you become the conservative one
Glug,
and worry about stuff?
since I got chewed out at the
Is there-
Terran Dobbers place.
Hear me
Oh.
out, guys. I'm on my own little off topic, but is there a way we can build something to attach to Roto, like a sled, so that we can
I can sit on his back.
run the hill?
Glug doesn't want to have anything touching anyone's back.
His
I
back.
mean, we might as well utilize this gift for us all. Don't hog it to yourself.
It'll be fun.
We have magic for a reason.
Glug,
So remember, I'm the smallest of the group. I'm not.
But you're going downhill, so it's forced.
Gravity.
What about now?
I
Hold
think
on.
that's what
I'm
it's
I'm
called.
quite dense.
Glug still has Majira's
So am
staff,
I.
right?
Right.
Is there anything with Majira's staff? I know we were going to add to it some of the things I could do, but is there anything related to like levitating slowly down at all with the staff at all? Because
I have Featherfall, and I have Featherfall.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be a better option.
All right.
I believe the staff has Mage Hand, which wouldn't be that. It's the only thing it can kind of do that's more of
sweet. Okay.
a tool use. Otherwise, it's mostly just for.
Yeah, because
beating people.
I can drain people's life with that staff, right? That's what we talked about last time.
Right. Yeah, you can when you hit, you can use it similarly to the way someone uses like Smite, Thunder Smite, or Divine Smite. I mean,
Yeah.
after you hit, you can say, "I use a charge to do life drain," and then it'll go.
Okay. Sweet. Sweet.
I have
okay.
enlarge as well, so we could make him ginormous to get us down there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can just just attach a wagon to him. He's like the front wheel, and he just rolls. I don't know.
Okay, can we do that? Can I do that? Can we do that?
Glug is just starting to walk down the hill because Glug is going to have nothing to do with this. Oh my goodness. Glug,
I cast enlarge. I cast enlarge, and then I just jump on Roto's back. Even if he's not a wagon,
Hey,
he ain't
all
going
right.
down without me. I ain't about to do this work.
Okay, so you cast enlarge on me, and then jump on my back.
Yeah, because either way, you're taking me down this hill. I'm tired.
You didn't sleep. You just want to be carried. You just want.
I
some-
lock arms
some
and
care.
I fall
I'm-
asleep. I
I'm
pass
trying to
out.
remember how much bigger do I get with the enlarge spell?
I don't know.
30 feet.
Alrighty. Creature
Doubles
size
in all
doubles.
dimensions.
Yeah. The weight is multiplied by 8.
I am a boulder.
Damn.
yeah, Glug is glad that he's walking down this hill
Yeah.
right now.
So
Please.
you are now if you double, so there's a little bit of a size discrepancy in the way size works in D&D. You would actually go to wait, if you're 3 foot
Me, I
tall,
read it as
you would still
double
be
edged.
small.
It's just doubling my height per se, but not necessarily like bumping me up to the next size level necessarily.
Yeah, if you're
Um,
over 3 feet, you're
No, I'm
you're
not.
small.
Because I was only about a foot to begin with.
I thought you were.
I was the smallest of the whole
I knew you
group.
were the small, but I still thought you were like 18 inches. Okay,
Are you
anyway,
bigger than
Let me
me?
verify.
it's fine.
I haven't looked at my.
All right, so
Oh, I didn't write
He's-
none of that stuff down.
No, I was 13 inches.
okay, so yeah, you're still
I'm
tight.
very- I'm just a very super dense ball.
Yeah,
Now you're 26,
yeah. So now you're just a little taller than the other Dobbers.
and your
Oh,
dating profile actually matches your true height.
So he's about the same height as me now. Good for you. Good for you.
Yes.
Caress his back. Caress his back.
So I'm gonna just grab
No,
my
I'm walking
grab my
down this
my
hill.
backpack supplies and hold them in my arms.
Yeah.
So they're off my back. I'm gonna hunch forward
Oh gosh.
and go head over heels straight down the hill,
Are you gonna sing
Nice.
the song?
right at Glug.
Alrighty. So yeah. So Roto, you're rolling down the hill.
Oh my gosh.
You hear kind of the commotion behind you, Glug.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I presume. I mean, unless Justin is saying something I'm misunderstanding, you can move out of the way without problem.
Oh yeah, I am.
But yeah, so he whizzes by you. There's like little tufts of grass kind of flying up as his different parts of his body kind of catch and like turf in a football game or something.
Oh my gosh.
So, I mean, but this hill goes down, several hundred feet. And
Ray and I are just riding down.
What?
We're riding down, enjoying the ride.
Well, not unless somehow you're like running on top of me rolling.
We're inside you. You rolled up, so we're like the filling. Like a
no, I'm sitting on top.
Oh my gosh.
You got a raccoon on top of you running backwards, right? To keep
but it works.
I want to enjoy
rolling.
the view.
Yeah. So as comical as this is, eventually Roto gets to the bottom. Glug has a nice long walk to the bottom. And there's two other people that I'm not going to try to determine how they got to the bottom.
It just happened. It's life.
It just sounds like it's survival.
There's a little creek where it's just where the water is kind of made a runoff in this area. Some rocks along the edge of the creek, and your attention has been pretty much focused on Roto and what the journey lies ahead for you. But as you get there, you notice that the rocks along this creek were placed there. It's a bit of a wall, old enough that it's broken down enough that you didn't notice it ahead of time. Mm-hmm. But it definitely was a wall.
Was this?
Did we hit the wall?
No,
just hit
no,
the
he can
wall.
control himself. He still.
What?
Glug wonders, was this wall?
Yeah, there's six
Was this wall Dobber made?
You're not sure. Those rocks that were used to form this wall are really big.
Bigger than us?
Mm-hmm.
Like, so is the whole wall appear to be broken and fallen apart, or is it only like sections that have fallen?
So much of it has fallen that you didn't recognize it as a wall from a distance. It's not till you got up to it that you see that there are sections where there are rocks stacked intentionally on each other.
Can we go over it?
Yeah.
you
can go around it, you can go over it. It's not a real impediment, but it would provide cover if needed, that kind of thing.
Okay.
Not to foreshadow, but
okay.
I'm gonna climb it.
Deception check in the rolling.
Glug is gonna go ahead and go over it.
Me too. I'm gonna climb.
Check.
what are you doing?
What are you checking?
I'm going to check to see if I can see anything in the distance.
Okay.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna slowly climb, so
Whoa.
as to not.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh,
Yeah, so you're examining this wall. You're starting to have a bit of suspicion about where it came from and what that might mean, big picture. And you start to scan the area, and you actually see up over the next hill, in addition to kind of that wall of smoke that's coming up from the edge of the mountains, which is still, a day away. You see a small little line of smoke that's kind of right directly in front of you. It's still over the next hill, though.
Okay.
Glug just is going to still keep walking towards the smoke.
I think we should go around the smoke and sneak up from the side instead of going directly through it. Like, we need to check it out instead of just going right into it.
This hill is massive, right? So your real only way to do that would be kind of to follow the stream, either east or west, until you can kind of circle around whichever, kind of way you want to go.
Yeah. Are we where our characters are on the map?
No, they are just there so you can click them for initiative generating purposes.
Oh.
Okay.
Are we heading to dock? We're heading to the palace, right?
Right.
Yeah.
The distance from the edge of the map you can see to the capital is approximately like 4 times that off the map where you guys are.
Mm.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Glug?
Are we coming in from the south?
Yeah.
Yes.
Glug thinks Glug agrees with Rick. We could try to go around. Glug,
Well, that might take a lot longer than necessary. Why don't we just, once we get to a point where we're within view of the
I
smoke,
think we
where
should
someone
just
could
be.
see us, we be a bit more careful.
Yeah.
Glug,
Glug, just be sneaky. Don't approach anything that you don't know what it is. Okay. If it looks like it could.
I mean, you
Don't
can
rush
tell
into
that
anything.
this line of smoke is on the other side of the hill, so it's not
Mhm.
like you're going to be surprised
cool.
by it.
Yeah.
Well, why'd you put a wall in our way? That's spooky.
Foreshadowing for other stuff.
Glug,
All right.
Glug,
Stuff.
Glug
I
rolled for
refill my
stealth.
canteen for water, and then
Yep.
I continue.
Okay. All right. So
Is water okay? Do I need to check it before I put it in there?
that's up to you.
Okay.
Oh,
Can I check
gosh.
my water and then refill my canteen?
Yeah. So do a survival check. If you're checking just to see if it's bad, like if it's dirty. If you're
Yeah.
checking something else, then it could be an Arcana
I
check.
could try. Because I just want to make sure it's not like poisoned. Like if it's not
With the
hold on.
rot poison.
Affected by the rot.
Yeah, I don't want it to
Okay.
be affected by the rot. So it'd be Arcana.
Yes. It is really good water. I mean, this is
Yeah,
straight out of LaCroix. That's a spring nearby where it's like fresh water. I don't know why you're laughing.
Oh, because it was an 8, so I'm like, he's lying.
Yeah. No, you believe it. Okay. But if you do taste it, you don't taste anything weird. And yeah. Okay. So
I guess up the hill.
up the hill. Okay.
Hill we go.
So you guys
And
are
I
making your
can't
way
roll
up the hill.
so
And just as much as Roto, got ahead of you by rolling, he's now falling behind by having short legs.
well, am I still? How long does that enlarge last?
She reduced her size.
Up to 1 minute.
Or no?
Okay, yeah.
It's
I'm
longer.
yeah. It was probably halfway down the hill and I shrunk again.
Yeah.
But yes.
All right. So you're trudging up the hill. At this point, you've been kind of going over these little hills. Had the one long hill to roll down, investigating the creek and things like that. It's getting to be in the near midday. Anything for me before we get to the top of the hill?
I mean, Glug rolled that stealth, so
Right.
So he's trying to be as quiet as can be, even though he has
Okay.
the heavy armor on.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys trudge up the hill, but then as you get to the crest, you notice Glug suddenly is strangely quiet, even with his heavy armor. I presume then you guys are going to approach the crest of the hill in such a manner that you aren't just like standing up on top of it, so whoever's on the other side can see you.
I'm spooked out, so I just do stealthy as we go.
Oh yeah, look at that 20. Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah, look at
Did
this.
you guys like belly crawl like up to the crest so you can look over the edge?
As I'm crawling, like I look at Glug dead in the eyes, and I'm like, and then I get some mud and keep going.
Glug has
Okay.
Glug whispers. Glug's like,
Glug has no clue what you're trying to do. Why are you looking at me funny?
He whispered so well no one could hear him.
What are you saying? I can't hear you.
What? I can't hear
I
you.
finally start to catch up and just kind of walk up next to y'all.
yeah, basically us on our bellies is about your size standing.
Oh my.
Tiny
War
dog.
paint. So you, Wrig and Glug, you can see over this hill, and this is another like sprawling vista. From this point forward, you think you're probably no longer going to have one of these high vantage points, though there's still rolling hills throughout. What looks like it may be another 5 or 6 hours walk ahead, you see another creek that cuts through the land. This one is not a creek. You see a river that cuts through the land. Around this river, there are other structures similar to the walls that you passed at that last creek, but nothing that you can really identify. Maybe this one kind of row of dark patches in the earth is more stone to make a wall. Maybe that clump of something over there was a building, or maybe it's literally just a big rock sticking up out of the earth.
What direction is the river flowing? Oh, sorry.
You can't tell which direction it's going, but you think that the earth is tilted towards the west from here. So it's kind of cutting across, going west.
Okay, so it's flowing east to west.
Yeah. And that little vein of smoke that you saw, you see it again. It is kind of clustered, or in a cluster of some of these rocks shapes near the river. Too far away to really identify anything specific.
I say Glug's gonna keep going towards it, but very quiet like.
I am gonna pitch that we walk along. Wait, we can't. It goes east to west. Then give me a river, Darryl. Apparently, I really like rivers. Okay.
You crossed a creek, and now you're going to cross another one in the evening
It's not a
time.
creek. It's a river.
Right, you crossed a creek. Now you're going to cross a river.
Okay.
We might drown though.
Well, we might.
Right, you might. It's a big
We're going to
you-
attempt to cross.
Yeah, you're going to approach.
And we have to cross this to get to the smoke.
No, it is. You have to get to it first. The smoke is just on the other side of the river. Like I said,
Thank
it's
you.
from this vantage point.
Technical
It's several hours ahead. You can
Okay.
just see down into this large vista. Everything is beautiful.
Can I keep checking for people ahead, like scouting?
Sure.
I stay at the front of the pack this whole time after getting down the hill, so.
Okay. All right. So yeah. So you guys keep moving down. Going across the land. You kind of go through a few different patches where you actually are more confident you're in an agricultural field versus something that was just sort of wild. You cross another creek, but this one's like super small, just a little trickle where runoff is gathered over a couple small hills, that kind of thing. As the sun starts to get lower, fall behind the mountains to the west, is there anything else you want to tell me about before we get closer to other things?
Glug's just going to keep going forward.
Yeah, that's
forward.
fine.
That's really all that Glug's doing right
Okay.
now.
I guess so.
I'm
The
just
only
trying
like
to be
thing I would
quiet.
have is that like wanting to check for Arcana, like doing Arcana rolls to check for magic in the water or poisons in the water, just
Okay,
to see if
yeah.
the fires have anything to do with something different than
Okay.
like normal.
Mhm.
Yeah. So you've now come down off of the high part of the hill. You're facing this big river. It's maybe a half an hour ahead of you. There's some brushes along it. There's definitely some of the stonework along it. There is what appears to be a big wall that is got like a corner, like it was part of a building. It does look bigger than a Dobbers building, and plus it's made out of stones. And you can see that smoke coming out of it. You're not close enough to see that there are little, it's still far away, but so you can see a couple people or a couple humanoid shapes moving kind of behind a rock. You'll see one pass, and then you'll see another one kind of come around carrying
Is that
something.
me, humans?
If you want to see if you can identify more about them from this distance,
I-
you can
okay.
roll nature. I think it'd be nature.
Okay, I want to see if they're Dauber people or if they're anything like if I can recognize them based off of my knowledge, what they are.
Okay. Glug, you're not even sure they're anything. They could be dogs for all you know. Wrig, you do. You can kind of see by their posture and that they hunch over a little bit. Their head looks like it's extended out a little bit from their shoulders. They might be rats. Rat folk.
How close are we to the fire? Is the fire further?
You're a mile away. And you're in a really big open field. If you can see them, they can see you. But you have been stealthy, so I'm going to assume you're just using the tall grass and weeds to try to do as best you can.
Mm-hmm.
They're not. They're just whatever they're doing. They're just doing something else in that location.
Is there any way to go around this?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's between you and the always green forest. If you want to go around it, you go around it. I mean, you just go a different direction.
Yeah. I mean, do you guys want to encounter the camp, or like, what do you want to do? I guess we could encounter the camp and scavenge it.
Glug just thinks that there's dogs. There's just dogs there. Glug.
Well, I'm seeing rats.
Wait. Oh, you're saying rats.
Rats,
Okay.
and more rats. I forget I gotta talk to you guys. Sometimes there's voices going on in my head. They'll talk a lot, but so do I.
Glug.
So
Glug says we can.
how many rats do you see?
You've not been able to identify a number. Your guess would be there's only a small handful.
Does it look
not-
like it's a watchtower or something, or like a guard post? Or does it, or like, it look like a village?
Oh, right. It's not a village for sure.
Okay, so it's like
Yeah, it's a group of creatures taking advantage of some old stonework and using it to make a camp. Yeah.
Okay. Well, do we have any reason that we should encounter them, or should we just kind of, wander a few miles to the left or right and not have to worry about them for the night?
Glug is gonna just start walking. It's like,
I say we encounter him. If they're ratkin, we can kill
Oh,
him.
Glug, I kind of want to raid your camp, see if we can find anything.
I couldn't hear you, Glug. I'm sorry.
oh, Glug said that he wanted to go ahead and attack
go
the
for it.
ratkin and kill ratkin.
Am I the only?
Can you all hear me?
Oh.
Is it doing it? Please tell me it's
You're a
not
little
doing it.
quiet.
Doing a little bit of glitching.
Oh, I hate
Yeah,
that. Stupid
Okay.
internet. Okay, it's okay. At least
We're good.
at least it's recording, so that's good. Just in case.
Alrighty.
Okay, so let's go ahead. Glug is wanting to kill Ratkin, and he's
And eat
being
them?
very. Yeah, probably. I mean, Glug.
Glug.
Oh,
Glug. Glug.
nasty.
No, delicious. Roto, you try it later.
No.
Glug will make you some. Some good
No.
ratkin meat. Or ratkin stew. Just
Glug still likes the idea of killing and eating his enemies. So,
Okay.
Yep. So I'm stealthily going down with Rick.
Okay. So describe what stealthily is specifically. So
Okay.
like I said, you're in a field. This specifically is a wheat field. It is past the season, so it's basically chopped down to nothing, but there's still clumps and piles of debris and things like that. But it's not like you can just step behind a tree trunk and step behind another
Is it
one.
starting to get dark outside? Yes or no? Or
Yeah, it's dusk.
okay, it's dusk. So
Yeah, it's dusk.
So Glug is crouching down very low, almost to like a crawl, but at least within enough range where he can quickly stand up and attack if he has to. And he's just slowly going towards it, trying to stay out of sight of the weird dogs that he sees.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you follow his lead, you guys are you going to stay kind of as a group, like you're all kind of crouched down together?
Yeah.
You're going to spread out a little? Okay.
I'm just going to stand directly behind Glug, and so even when he's
Gosh.
crouched.
Oh,
I'm actually
Crouching next to Glug.
just don't touch my back.
I'm actually
Just
gonna
don't.
go left a few yards and kind of split off from the group.
Okay.
So I'm gonna stay kind of near them, but like they're gonna be like this tall in my vision.
Okay. That's cool. So yeah, so you split off to the side. So at this pace, then it'll take you over an hour to get there. What you kind of estimated before would take maybe a half an hour.
Mm-hmm.
But it appears to be working. You've got the three of you, Glug, Roto, and Vega, kind of just going straight in, and Wrig going. You said to the west. Okay. Alrighty. So as you're moving forward, you start to see a little bit of orange light kind of bouncing off the other side of the stonework, indicating to you that they've built a fire, and it's now active as opposed to maybe just smoldering like it was all day.
Mm-hmm.
As the light gets darker from the sky, you can see this orange glow. How
What the smoke's from?
Yes.
Okay.
That's this smoke. Now there's still a lot of smoke over to the west that's still a little bit out of your range. Wrig, I need a perception roll from you. Okay. And Vega, Roto, and Glug. I don't have a good way to do this kind of split the party thing, so
Okay.
just role play correctly.
Okay.
A rat springs out of the bushes next to you. There was just a little clump of bushes. Their stealth roll exceeded yours and just jumps on you. So you need to roll either a acrobatics or athletics roll.
All right. I'm
And
gonna
the-
roll.
That's Wrig.
A Rig.
Oh,
Okay.
me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Acrobatics.
Yeah, or athletics.
Oh wait, I have a higher for that one.
Yeah.
Ignore this one. Do the second one.
The second one. Okay.
Ooh.
Still doesn't beat a 20 though. So he jumps on your back and actually like pins your arms up behind you. Just say another word and I'll cut your throat.
Oh dang.
What are you doing here? Speak quietly.
Thank you. I don't know what we're doing here. We're just walking through a field. What are you doing here?
Who are you with?
My family. We're traveling west for gold.
There's no Terran Dobber mines anywhere around here.
We were just heading from our other village. We've traveled a while.
I don't want to waste the resources on you. So if you go gather your friends and go back south the way you came, I won't kill you.
Why can't we go north, east, or west? There's 3 more options.
South. North is ours.
Then I'll go west.
No. What the Rat Claw clan's their actual home is in the west. So
Why can't I go east?
you Weast.
Weast. Haven't you heard? They created a new direction. It's one direction called Weast.
Weast.
Do you want me to kill you?
No.
I'm entertaining you. That's something. I'm not wasting your time.
He pushes your arms up higher, trying to create that pain moment. I don't need entertainment. I have a job to do.
You need,
and you
though.
are in the way.
Technically, you're in the way. I can't move if I'm holding my arms.
He tries to reposition him the way he's holding you. So you can do another. If you want to try to wriggle free when he changes his grip, you can do that.
Yeah, my name is Wrig.
So you're going to roll another, either athletics or whatever you did a minute ago that you liked.
Oh.
21. Okay, so he's actually kind of like reaching behind him, trying to get some rope as he repositions his hands, and as he makes that change, you actually slip free.
Can I grab the rope and shove it in his mouth and tie it?
So you're going to try to grapple him back. Well, okay. So first, make a straight dexterity roll to like grab the rope out of his hand.
Okay. Dexterity, where are you? There you are.
Holy crud! Okay. So you just snatch. It's gone. Give that back, and he immediately like reaches for his sword, or his axe rather. So we'll just keep going back and forth like this. So he's going to grab his axe. He pulls it out, and what are you going to do? You've got the rope.
I'm gonna try to do what I said, put it in his mouth, because if I'm close in on him, he can't hit me with an axe.
Okay. All right. So we'll do you will have to do an athletics roll for that. So when you initiate a grapple, it's athletics. When you try to not get it, you can do either or. 17, that's pretty good. And an 8. Okay, so yeah. So you switch him around and you wrap the rope like around his head through his mouth. And he's like, and he tries to scream, but is having a little bit of a hard time getting out. So give me one more strength roll, athletics. See if you can basically keep his mouth from athletics. 6. Okay. You've got him restrained, but he does. Help! There's Dobbers over here. Everybody hears that. And you guys are separated by, let's say, 60 feet or so.
Okay.
When he hollers, you immediately hear some clanking kind of from the other side of that stonework. But you see Wrig, who is wrestling with a rat scout of some sort. What do you guys do?
I'm almost tempted to say that we wait for the other ratkin to come out in sight, so that way we can attack them and flank them.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run and rush and help Wrig out.
Vega,
Okay, so Vega's going to run towards Wrig.
Yeah.
Chris is going to wait to flank, and I see a thing over here that popped up. Message.
Can I whisper at them, at the ongoing rats going towards like us with me and the other rat, and tell them to look left so that they go towards my other 3 companions, so that I can deal with this one?
What the crap?
What
Or is that a bad idea?
We're trying to let him flank them.
I don't understand.
Oh wait, were you gonna flank them?
Yeah, that's what.
Oh, I did. I was so obsessed with reading that. Never mind. I don't do that. I think for a second as I'm struggling, as I read through my brain what the spell does, and then I decide not to do it.
Gotcha. All right.
From our
Initiative.
position, do we actually see the other rats or just the one?
You just see the one. You hear the commotion behind the stonework. I mean, you're going to see him in a second.
Yeah, Vega's going after Wrig. And we're
Yeah,
gonna...
I would probably start running towards Wrig, seeing that
Oh, nope.
happening.
Alright.
You said initiative.
Yep. So grab,
Click your token and then roll.
token, and
Alright, and Glug's going to wait until they run past him and attack from behind. So...
okay.
Let me do my...
Do I roll initiative too?
Yes.
Remember, click your token first.
Initiative.
Yes,
there I am.
RPG Dad.
Ooh.
Wait, what did you just say? I didn't hear the full thing that you said. I was like,
She said, "Thanks, RPG Dad."
Is he blushing right now? Is that
no, I just couldn't hear what you said. I
my
was
brother?
Not my
Oh,
dad.
crazy. Alrighty. So you just take off like a bolt, and a Wrig or Vega, and are coming up behind the rat that is wrestling with Wrig, and it's your go.
Okay.
You can get him
So-
or do whatever.
As I'm running, I slow down a little bit to do my short bow to try to hit it before
Okay.
I have to get, before I get too close.
All right. So yeah, you raise your short bow and fire, and it just kind of goes wide. Eyes, even though you're a raccoon for some reason, not adjusting to there's just not enough shadows out here. You're used to. Okay.
I tried.
Glug, you are not close enough to anything to do anything, but I will describe what you see. Two rats start running from between two of these like rock little outcropping things, not outcroppings, structures. And they're both running towards Wrig and the other rat. As they get several steps ahead, you see a large wolf step in between the two rock structures, and a even bigger rat claw clan guy like hop up on its back,
Holy
Legolas
crap.
style.
Okay.
Just to throw that in there.
Oh, great. That's awesome. Okay.
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 And yeah, so I'm going to say they're 120 feet from you.
120 feet? Okay, so I couldn't do a guided bolt from where I am. Let's see. Can I do anything? Let's see. Actually, I can do guiding bolt from where I am. 120 feet. So
Okay.
I'm going to go straight for the wolf. Like, I'm going to aim for the wolf because I've got a feeling that if I take out the wolf, maybe a little bit of bolt will go into that guy. So here I go. All right. Let's see here. Flashlight. Okay. What do I need to roll? I always forget this part.
Alrighty. Guiding bolt. Flashlight streaks towards a creature of your choice. Make a ranged spell attack. So you're using your D20 plus your spell casting modifier to
you
hit.
should be able to click on the spell on your list to cast it.
Okay. Gotcha. Let me see here. Doing thing and stuff. All right, and spells and things. Guiding bolt. And do I roll with advantage because I'm not in their view?
Yes.
Sweet.
Good call.
Oh.
Nice. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, light streaks out of your hand, striking this massive wolf with a big burly ratkin on his back. Roll that damage.
All right, I'm gonna cast it at level 2. Here we go.
Okay.
And then it says
Okay.
they take 4d6 radiant damage, And the next attack roll made against this target before the end of your next turn has advantage. Okay. Gotcha.
So it's the 6 and the 13 added together.
Yep, so 19 damage.
Yeah. All right, so you have advantage on your next attack roll against it, or anyone does?
Just the next attack roll against it.
Whoever it is that attacks it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So the guiding bolt strikes it and just sort of like sears across the back of the wolf. It immediately stops in place, the claws digging into the earth, and it almost slides to a halt. It was just about to go into a full sprint towards Wrig. The rat on its back takes a big axe and holds it up and just points it towards you, Chris.
Glug.
And now it's Wrig's turn. You've got a rat on you. Vega just showed up, and everybody's running your direction, sort of.
Okay. I am going to immediately kill the rat that I have.
Yeah,
Ow.
you better.
I am going to attack with my dagger as I'm holding him back. Basically, I'm imagining I have the rope in his mouth still, and I'm just holding him there, and I want to attack with my dagger.
I'll give you advantage on the roll to hit. So roll again,
Oh.
because you've got him.
Do I need to click myself?
You need to
I
what?
don't, right? I don't need to click myself, right?
No, not one.
No,
No,
you
no,
just
no.
need to just hit the
on-
dagger again, and we'll take the higher roll because I'm giving you advantage.
Do you want me to click advantage on the scroll on the thingy?
No, since you've already rolled it once, don't hit advantage. Just roll it
Yeah.
again, standard.
Okay, yeah. So as he's struggling to try to get free, you get your dagger in your hand, and you go to swipe at him, and you just miss. He's moving around too much. He's got kind of these plates of metal that are strapped to him with leather. It makes up his armor. And then it's Roto's turn. No, it's my turn. He is going to try to break free. Oh man, so give me your athletics roll again.
Hold on. I don't know when I'm supposed to do that, but I'm casting that. I think that's right.
That's an action, right?
No, it's
No,
just
that's a reaction.
It's a
Oh,
bardic, bardic
Okay.
inspiration.
you ability tick. Okay, yeah.
I've been doing my yoga.
yeah.
That's for
So
sure.
you mutter some sort of insult at him, and he, in the midst of trying to avoid the dagger and the the rope that he's wrapped up in, he can't get free. The other two rats are sprinting towards you, so they're using their full action to run, and they'll get their next turn. The rat on the back of the wolf has his thing extended towards you still,
Okay.
and make a dexterity saving throw.
All right.
Glug.
All right, here I go. Dexterity saving throw. Dexterity saving throw. All right.
That's not going to do it.
Oh, God.
Black vines burst out of the ground and wrap around you, thorns piercing into your flesh as it just slams you into the earth.
Oh, darn it. Okay. Frickin' wolf's got rotter, so does the ratkin. Crap. Awesome. Or they're magic. Oh, that sucks.
That is
Okay.
not what I meant. I hit the wrong button.
Okay.
22 damage.
22 damage.
And then
okay.
we're all wiped out by a Super Saiyan rat.
Oh my gosh, that's what it would be like. Alright,
Um,
so I have 6 health right now. Okay.
Yeah, so the light from your guiding bolt too did show you that this rat has black veins wrapping around his arms. He's got like pustules in his neck,
Oh,
and
gosh.
he is all decayed out. Roto.
How far away? So you said the wolf is with the rat. That rat. How far away is it right now?
He was 120 feet from Glug.
Which I would because did you have me actually running and already part way towards Wrig before the initiative stuff happened, or did you say we hadn't moved yet?
No, you were already moving, is what I assumed. So, like, Vega would have been 2 turns away, but I just kind of skipped that one turn. So, because
Okay,
everyone's
so
just
I'm-
moving at that point.
So I'm basically halfway between Wrig and Glug right now.
Right, and you can use your dash because you're not using an attack. So that first move is 40 feet instead of 20.
Okay. So yeah, I will use my movement to get all the way to Wrig then, since that is about 20 feet away.
Okay.
And the rats that are they're probably farther away. So I'm just going to attack the rat that is in the tussle with Wrig.
Okay.
I will use my short sword.
Okay, roll to hit.
Click. And from last time, I believe someone donated and gave me a auto nat 20.
No, I don't remember that.
No, there was something. Someone donated something
I'm
last
teasing.
time.
I'm just.
Okay, no, I'm making sure. Okay, so I'm using that here.
All right.
Whatever it rolls.
Yeah. So you hit at 20. Roll the damage. So you come flying up with your short sword and just like cut right into him. He's completely vulnerable. And that is a beautiful one. But you need to get another die in there for the nat 20 because
Okay.
it's a crit.
Yep. There it is.
There we go. Okay. So you cut him pretty deep. I'm picture like right at his waist, cutting between two plates of metal.
Well, because that's what I can reach.
Yeah, he sputters through the rope, trying to growl at you, still just kind of flailing helplessly. I mean, he's this sort of strong, imposing, scary guy, but he's flailing around like a toddler.
Don't worry, Roto, I have practice. I got this.
What about you, Vega? What's next?
Did
So the other two
What's
rats are
around,
getting.
yeah.
So the other two rats are going to be in combat when it gets to their initiative. So you can attack them, or you can attack the one that's on Wrig, or there's the big
So-
guy on the wolf, but he's not. You would only be able to hit him with your arrows.
so I'm gonna go again for the one on Ray because I'm gonna commit to my original
Okay.
thing. So I will do my short bow again.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do my short bow again and submit.
That'll do it.
Okay.
So yeah, roll damage and. Okay. Yeah. So your bow strikes.
Spell strikes what? Oh no, you all are.
You are pinned to the earth, wrapped in black vines. You can use your action to try to escape using your strength, or if you had another spell or something you wanted to do that you didn't have to. I'm just saying you don't have to try to escape.
You're saying I'm still trapped in the vines? Is that what you're saying? Is that right, Darryl?
Froze up
It's okay.
for me.
It froze up for me a little bit. Let me know. Let's see here. It shouldn't be freezing up.
Oh no.
I'm still
I'm
here.
just gonna lose him.
I'm
About
still
that
here.
time of night that it happens, isn't it?
I'm still here. I
Unfortunate.
can still hear you all and see you all, but you all froze up.
Oh, I heard some.
Uh,
I'm still here.
Yeah, it froze, so you'll
Uh.
probably have to repeat what you're saying.
Yeah. Repeat what you're saying, Darryl. Oh gosh. Stinking.
I think we can hear you. You're not moving on
I'm
video.
craziness. Folks, we apologize for any delays right now because of internet.
Okay.
Suddenly
So
sucks.
you are pinned
Okay.
to the ground with the vines
Mm-hmm.
wrapped around you.
Yeah.
To escape, you'll have to use your action and make a athletics or strength roll.
So I can't do a
But if
guiding
you
bolt.
don't escape, you can do other actions that don't require movement.
Ah, dang it. Can I do a guiding bolt from where I am without extending my hand or anything like that? Just like
Yeah.
Yeah.
You will do it at disadvantage.
Oh gosh, darn it. I want to do it so bad right now.
Yeah, because it has a
Goblin
somatic,
makes
so that's
good stew.
so
he
that's a
says.
movement spell. So it requires you moving your hands around to make that spell.
Dang it! Okay. All right. So I need to try. What do I have to roll to escape?
Athletics
Athletics.
or strength if you don't have the skill athletics.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. So yeah, I mean it takes your full turn, and you just barely get yourself kind of pulled out from these black vines. They're almost sticky, like they're oozing a little bit of fluid. It's really nasty, but you get yourself out.
Yeah.
Wrig.
I'm hearing two different songs, Darryl. Just so you know. I'm hearing Emmons Field and Skirmish. There we go.
What are you gonna do, Wrig?
I still have the guy struggling in the rope, right?
Right.
Yep. I'm gonna try with my dagger this time. I'm gonna aim for his throat.
Okay. Roll to hit.
So, no advantage.
No, because you're calling your shot, which gives you disadvantage, so it cancels out.
Okay.
All right. 12 actually doesn't hit. So, but you're like kind of up to his throat, and he's got one hand like on your wrist, and you're like, struggling in one of those epic strength contests. He's just growling and drooling on you.
I'm also going to use my last bardic inspiration to throw at Vega, if I can.
Okay.
Yep.
It's a bonus action. Yeah.
Alrighty. The one you're struggling with is going to try to escape. So give me another strength roll.
Okay. Strength roll.
Hold him.
Strength or athletics?
Athletics. Yeah, it's a strength skill. Yeah. Sorry. Oh, you beat him again. Dang.
You got him.
That's why it's hard to stab him, because I'm sitting here with one hand. I'm like,
Yeah, you are really tussling. I love it. The other two catch up, though one of them quickly turns and just leaps, bringing his hand axe down on top of Vega.
By the way, the whole time I'm struggling with this guy, I'm talking to him, but like, you should have listened. You should have listened to Weast. Like, that was a good negotiation, dude. Come on.
Does a 15 hit, Vega?
Yeah, I have 13 armor class.
Aw.
Wait, but Vega has Bardic Inspiration. Does that change that at all?
Can you use Bardic Inspiration on AC? I don't think so.
No.
You use it on actions you take, things you do. 7 damage.
Okay.
He just kind of growls at me.
Okay.
Entertainment. And then the other one swings at you. Wrig? Does a 10 hit? No. He just misses. I'm not sure how. Maybe he's afraid of hitting his buddy. The guy on the wolf.
Hostage.
Yeah. The guy on the wolf starts trotting towards Glug. He's just sort of the wolf is just kind of hopping along almost. You hear the kind of panting of the wolf and you see something like dripping out of its mouth. The vines try to grab you again. Give me another dexterity saving throw.
Oh gosh, another.
He points his axe at you more.
Me?
Me.
No, Glug. Sorry.
Okay.
The vines that he just broke free are trying to grab him again.
All
right.
Great.
They get you. But they don't do any damage this time. They just restrain you. So
Thank the Lord.
Caught. Yeah. He says, "Stupid goblin. I don't know why you've decided to invade my camp, but I was looking for something more interesting to eat than that stupid raccoon.
Glug
What?
thinks that you're ugly looking too. And you're
You're
stupid.
not gonna eat me.
It was a different raccoon. I didn't even know you were over there.
Oh no, it was her friend Casey or Kelsey or something. Oh no.
Lucinda. That's what I named her.
Lucinda.
All right, Vega. So you've got the rat that just attacked you, the one that's still on, and now two that are on.
Wait.
Oh, I
you
skipped Roto.
skipping me?
Yes.
I am
Just making
sorry,
sure.
Roto.
That's okay.
Would you like a turn?
It would
No.
be nice. So you said the rat on the wolf was trotting more towards Glug.
he's
How
just
far
going
does
towards
that
Glug.
make it from the group or the rest of us?
So I pictured a triangle that's basically 120 feet from Glug to the base, which is where they were coming from, and then 120 from them to Wrig, and then 60 feet between the two of you. So whatever that is, whatever that trigonometry thing is there, we'll say 90 feet as he's getting closer from Wrig. So you're somewhere in between 60
I'll keep
feet.
that in mind. Hey, you just explain that to the engineer who can actually figure it out and make it work. But
Yeah, I'm like,
yeah.
it's far enough away that I know that this would not work. So I'm going to pivot. Yes, pivot. I'm going to kind of turn around, circle whatever I need to do to line up as many of the rats that are right here in this grouping in a row before I cast a spell. You can
Okay.
tell me how many you think I can kind of somewhat line
I think
up.
you can get all three of the ones, but Wrig will be in that group too. If you want to just get two of them without Wrig, that you could do that.
Okay. I'm gonna aim to get two of them. One that Wrig has held, and then one more if possible.
Okay.
And then cast Tasha's Caustic Brew.
All right.
So it's a spell save DC 13, and that's a dex save.
Dex. Okay.
So you can decide the one that I guess is in grapple with Wrig, if that has any effect on the dex save.
I'm gonna say it's at disadvantage. All right, so that one has a 9. The other two are not the same type of rat. You hit all three of them.
Wait, all three? I thought
Or-
you said I could line up two.
Right. Sorry, you hit the two of them.
Okay.
I
That's
see
fine.
3
So-
rolls, but that's because the one was at disadvantage.
So at the start of each of its turns, they will be taking some acid damage.
Nice. Okay. So they're covered with, those two are splashed with acid. One of them is just flailing because he's restrained. The other one turns to you. I didn't even see you in the dare. You're so small. Now Vega.
there we go. So I have inspiration, right?
Yep.
And
That's a
That just gives me-
D6, I think.
okay. So
So you can add it to an attack roll or ability check, but you can do it after you've already made the roll. If
Okay.
you feel you're too low.
so you said there was 2 on Wrig, and then the one who attacked me, right?
Right. Yep.
So I'm gonna retaliate to the one that attacked me. Is he like super close? Do I
Yeah,
can I
he hit
use
you
it?
with his axe, so he's
Okay, so I'm gonna
melee
use
range.
my short sword and
All right.
I
Yeah, so this guy's
I don't know how to
not
do
the
that.
same, got the same kind of armor as the other guy, so that hits. So roll
Okay.
damage.
What is the sneak attack, the sneak damage again? I've forgotten.
Well, you didn't get sneak
Yeah.
because you weren't hidden it this time. So
Okay.
So it's only the one. It
One.
does not include the 10.
Yeah.
That's the way
so,
it's set up for you. That
Okay.
second number is your sneak.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
I
So you swing at him and kind of nick him, and he's annoyed by that.
Well,
And with
Six.
a tiny sword.
Toothpick.
sucks.
All right. What are you gonna do, Glug?
Well,
Oh.
Glug's trapped in vines again. I'm gonna try to get
Oh,
out of
we're
them
losing
again.
him again.
Okay.
All right, so athletics, right? Here I go.
Yep. That'll do it.
Did it again.
All
Oh my
right.
gosh.
You pop free.
Oh, okay.
The rat growls. Don't move.
No, Glug's gonna move. Glug.
And I'll let you move now if you want.
I'm gonna move-
Don't get an action, but you can use your movement.
I'm gonna move back, but with my back facing towards the rest of the party. I'm gonna move while still trying to keep an eye on this wolf and
Yeah.
the goblin. So at least enough to give myself a chance.
Okay.
So because I'm not the best shape right now.
So you're moving towards the group.
Yeah, I'm moving towards you all.
It's more like a sideways shuffle.
Yeah, side.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you're just kind of watching, and
Shuffle.
Do.
it's you, Wrig.
Okay.
You're in your epic grappling.
Yeah. I was gonna get water, but I thought it was still on Glug, so never mind.
Glug, it's like for right now, for Glug, it's like, Glug, do you want to get out of the violent killing you vines, or do you want to still be in them? So, yeah, that's kind of my action right now.
Yeah.
Let's try one more time.
You just cut him. Go for the throat.
Like, what is this? What is this?
You rolled all those great rolls on your stealth and perception, and now everything else is just. Oh, gosh.
All right. Yeah. So you're just trying to get your hand free as he continues to try to keep from getting stabbed in the throat. And then he will try to escape. We just keep this.
Well, at the beginning of their turn, they take 6 acid damage.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
That one and the one other one.
He had damage from
Me.
You and
From my short
Vega.
sword. Yeah.
Okay. And you use that 20. Okay. So
Yeah,
as
there's
the
10
acid
damage,
burns
6
into him, you see that he's just about done for. He rolls a nat 1, struggling to try to get free, Wrig, and you roll a 10, which isn't great, but his nat 1 still fails. And he just is almost limp in your arms now. The other one takes damage and growls and just turns and flings a throwing axe at you, Acid Boy.
Use my name. I am Roto.
Say my name.
9 misses. It flies past you, and he
It just
leaps
goes right
at
over
you.
my head because I'm so
Yeah.
short.
The big one on the wolf actually turns his attention towards the group of you now, assuming that Glug is no threat, and takes that big axe that he was holding out, and he grabs it with his second hand and just pulls it back like this, and then just heaves it. The thing spins through the air. Rolling a 20 to hit Roto.
Yeah.
And for 16 damage. It
Okay.
cleaves through your shoulder, passing you and hitting Wrig for 8 damage.
Ooh. And let me verify.
And
something.
kills the rat that you were holding.
Okay, cool. Well,
Finally.
Okay. I need to make a concentration check for the acid
Okay.
to continue on.
The other
So,
rat that leapt
16
at you
damage.
and was
Con
fighting
save.
Vega. You see him take like a double check, like a double take with the big rat and his buddy that just got killed by supposedly his leader. So there's that kind of moment.
Good.
So I
is
lose
that a fail?
concentration. Yeah, I lose concentration on the spell.
Okay. Roto, it's your turn though.
So he threw that giant axe. I assume he's still decently far away.
Yeah, he's approaching at casual speed, so it's still like 40 feet per turn for him though, because he's a big old wolf.
Yep. I will. Okay, so one right down for sure. Now that I've been hit, I will cast Blur on myself.
Ooh.
And then make my way towards Glug, because I can see how hurt he is.
Okay.
And so I should be able to make it all the way to Glug with my movement. Since he moved last round.
Yep. All right, so you get to Glug. You're blurry. Glug, you see a weird version of Roto that's hard to... like, which one of you am I looking at?
I just kind of tell him, stay still.
Doesn't he say that back? Like, no, you stay still. You're like vibrant. But that makes it Vega's turn.
Okay. So I'm going to back up a little bit so I can use my bow on the stupid rat that only got one hit last time.
Alrighty. You can... Okay, so you are with Wrig, right? So what you can do, though, is you can use Wrig to create your sneak attack, right?
Okay.
So all you have to do is basically tell me. So I get within 5 foot of Wrig so that I've got that sneak attack advantage, or I hide behind her, whatever kind of thing. And then to get advantage, then just roll stealth, which means you're hiding behind her. And then you can use sneak attack.
Okay. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to hide behind her. Let me cancel this so I don't roll that. And you said stealth?
Yeah.
This is really small. On the screen, I have to get real close. Okay. Sume. Okay, there.
Yeah, that's good enough.
Yeah.
So you step behind her. They lose sight of you for the moment, and now you can roll your attack.
Okay. And how do I roll that one? That inspiration. Do I roll? It's in the side, right? I can just click.
Well, before you do that, you should have rolled, because he gave you stealth. Were you trying to give her advantage for that?
Right. Yeah. So she has
advantage. So roll that again before you try to do the bardic inspiration die.
Oh, I thought it was part of the sneak attack when that came out. Oh, well, I'm not gonna roll it.
You got stealth.
Oh, it's
so you're just rolling your
again,
attack.
Yeah.
Roll your attack with advantage. Just
there.
Leave it okay. So that's your second attack. That'll be the one with advantage. It's not a nat 20, but it hits. So now you roll. It'll add in the sneak attack. Perfect. Okay. So all that is to say, you duck behind Wrig. Arrow comes flying out, just whizzes past her ear. She doesn't even know it's there. Hits the rat in the eye, and he falls dead to the ground. There's now one more. Right? There were 2 plus the 1, and then the big
one
guy.
Standing, one on the wolf.
Yes. And that is Glug's turn. Roto just caught up with you. He is fuzzy.
Chris, is your mic muted? We can't hear you at all.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, it was. I'm going to channel divinity and use it for a guided strike. So I'm going to use it towards my guiding bolt, because I'm going to fire off guiding bolt at this wolf that the rat's on again. Which means I get to add +10 to this, whatever I roll.
It's also at advantage because this is the first attack against the wolf since your last guiding bolt.
Oh, that's right. So, okay. And I'm adding +10 to that 21.
Yeah, that'll hit. Okay. So, your guiding bolt blast at him, and he's just gonna take it full in the back because at this point, like I said, he turned from you. He's on this turn. He will catch up with the rest of the group. So roll damage.
Okay. So that's going to be 21 damage.
Yeah, nice. Okay. So yeah, that blasting. He actually has to like bring his hands down and grip the harness on this wolf. He turns his head back to you, and I'll deal with you.
Hello.
Okay.
Very angry.
Yep.
Wrig. You have a dead melted rat next to you. You have a dead arrowed rat on the other side of you.
It's
You
like a
have Vega.
loofah. I have a rat on a rope.
And you have the big wolf and rat right up next to you.
So the rat and the
charging
wolf
at
are
you.
the only ones left alive, right?
There was another one over there. I can't remember exactly who he was on, but he was on that side of it, right? Because there were 3 total. 2 are dead.
Yeah, there's still a rat standing up next
Yeah.
to Wrig that was part of the initial party that came and attacked her. And then there was the rat with the wolf.
The
that's
one that
still
took
left.
1 damage from the little stab. That one's the one. Yeah, plus the wolf and the big guy.
Yep. If you take on the wolf and the big guy,
Did you hear that, Wrig?
Can I? What?
If you attack the big guy, you'll have advantage because of the...
The big guy is glowing right now from the guiding bolt. AKA,
Yeah.
you get advantage if you attack him.
Okay. I was thinking about casting a spell, but I'll attack. I'll attack with my hand crossbow with advantage.
13 does not hit. The arrow he just sort of
Ooh.
shifts to the side and the bolt flies over its shoulder. Anything else? Okay.
I move my location. I drop the rat and I move.
Okay. So you already attacked. At this point, you are face to face with this guy. So if you can, if you leave, you didn't disengage, is what I'm saying. So he's going to get an opportunity attack if you try to get out of combat.
Don't
Yeah.
do it.
Never mind. I'll stay there.
Okay. He leaps down off the wolf and rakes at you with his massive claws. First attack is a 13. I don't think that hits, does it? Wrig?
Oh, I didn't know.
Okay.
It's on me.
It does hit her.
The 13 does hit?
Mm-hmm. Her armor's 12.
Okay. And then the second claw attack is 25. So I think that hits too.
Yeah.
Six damage for the first one. And 10 damage for the second one. 16 total. He rakes down over your and stands over your body. This
What's
big
8 plus
hulking
16?
rat. Total of 16.
8 plus 16.
Oh, 24? Are you down?
Yep.
Uh-oh.
No.
He stands over
And
you
it's
growling,
24.
just letting his hyperactive drool glands drip down on you. As he jumped off the wolf, though, the wolf turns and bites at Vega.
No.
She's like, no.
I refuse.
Does a 12 hit?
I'm a 13. I'm good.
All right. Snap. Right next to you. You feel your whiskers get tugged a little bit as it closed its head right next to you.
Give those back.
The other rat actually starts moving towards Justin or Roto and Chris. This will give, I guess, Vega an opportunity attack.
Steppy, steppy.
sneaky,
Die.
sneaky.
Yeah, if you use your melee, you'll get advantage, which will give you
Sneaky, sneaky.
Wait, is it my turn now?
Yeah. Well, no, you
Oh.
get an opportunity attack because
okay.
one of them turned their back on you. You were some of that growling maybe was instructions from the
Okay.
big guy to go deal with
Growl.
the goblin.
Okay, so I'm gonna do my short sword.
Yep.
And
Okay.
I just change it to advantage.
Yep. Roll with advantage. I don't even see it. Hello? Did roll 20 freeze up?
I
No,
see it on
I
I see
mine.
it.
Oh, there it is. 13. Yeah, the 13 hits. That's that one guy.
Okay.
So damage. Nice. And still, I mean, so he's looking pretty rough now. You stab him in the back. He turns around, trying to decide which direction to go as he's being torn between orders and you killing him. Roto.
So I'm in this indistinct blur. Glug feels something touch his back, and
Dang it.
he starts to feel better, and he's going to get 12 hit points as I cast Soothing Earth. Use my Soothing Earth
Okay.
healing ability on him.
Oh, Glug feels uncomfortable right now.
Uncomfortable, but better.
But better,
And
yes,
then
yes.
I'm going to then run back to my fallen sister and stand over the body of Wrig to protect her.
All right. So you're not going to be able to get to her because the big guy is in between you and her. And actually, you'll have to run past the one that Vega just stabbed.
Okay.
But you can still
Okay.
do that. I mean, you can go that way.
I'll go past. No,
Okay.
That's fine.
All right. Vega,
So
you've got one right in front of you that looks like he's heading towards Glug, but now Roto's passing him, so he's distracted by that. And then just behind you is the big guy, the wolf, and Wrig's body.
can I hide behind Rig again? In any direction, like are they where I can my current position with Rig?
I'll give you, if you use your melee, I'll give you advantage because of Roto
Okay.
running by.
Okay. So
You know, it's just that sneak attack, you don't get
Yeah.
advantage for the
Yeah.
5-foot thing with ranged unless you're hiding.
okay. So I'm doing that with my short sword.
Okay.
I guess that's the rat that I'm going for.
Yeah, he was,
Yeah.
and he was looking pretty low. That'll hit,
Nice.
and that'll finish him.
Okay.
So describe what happens. Tell us.
So as he's running by, I stab his leg, and he just goes down, screaming and grunting. And I walk over and I stand on his body and I say, I win.
I win.
I win. I took him down.
Oh my
You
gosh.
did. That was awesome.
Okay.
That takes us to Glug. Do
All right. I'm guiding bolting again.
you have any slots left? What are you doing, man?
I still have my 4 slots at the bottom. I used my 2 level 2s, but guiding bolt is a level 1 spell, so I'm doing it.
All right. Roll to hit.
Hold on.
And-
Now, am I in his range? Can he see me or can he not? Would I hit him with advantage or disadvantage based on where I'm hitting him from?
All right,
where
you
I-
do not have advantage. He knows
Okay.
you're there. Everything is happening at a very
Okay.
common battle thing. Because remember, you were only about,
Yeah.
what did I say, 60 feet away initially from Wrig, so you're still
Mhm.
about that. Except
Yeah.
you were moving towards him.
Yeah, now
Or
you're
rather, yeah.
closer to like 20-ish
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
because I've been running between.
Mm.
Yeah. So that blast past him, and he growls, almost smirking at the light as it shines in the air, kind of flashing off of everybody.
You should run now.
He
Glug,
actually just
Glug, that
he-
was a
he-
warning shot.
he locks eyes with you, Glug,
Okay.
and reaches down and picks up Wrig by the neck. He says,
Oh.
"Everyone hold, or she never wakes up."
Mm.
And it's Roto's turn. Yeah, she's just like, oh, that's so good. Just stay like that.
I guess before I take my turn, technically shouldn't Wrig have a death save?
Death
throw?
saving throw. Yeah, yep.
I do that?
Yep. Just roll a
How do I do
d20.
that?
Get
You just
yourself
roll a
out of that-
d20. Yeah.
Get
How do-
yourself
how
out of
do I
that
do that?
situation.
You can click the little die icon and then click on a d20, or you can type /RD20, or you can click death save
So
on your character sheet.
on your character sheet, to the little box that has death saves, success, failure, little bubbles, right in the middle.
Yeah.
Click death save.
That'll do it. All right,
That's
so you're
one
not dead,
success.
but you're not awake. So, it's your turn. Are we going to... what are you going to do, Roto? The wolf growls at you.
Indecisive.
Yeah, it's. So the rat's holding up Wrig by the neck.
Yeah. And the others are all dead, so...
Yeah.
This is the one time, Roto, where we need you to be brave. Oh.
Well, the problem is it's my sister and it's threatened her. So it's that, how brave do I be?
And he's mostly addressing Chris, or Glug, at least. You know, that appears to be his focus. But it is your action. If you want to just wait and see how it plays out, you know, we're not gonna just sit here until you figure it out.
I'm going to cast Earth Tremor because I'm standing right next to him.
Okay. What does that do?
So tremor in the ground and a 10-foot radius. Each creature other than me must make a dex save throw.
And is knocked prone. All right. That is the key, right?
Okay. Oh boy.
Oh, that's a 20. So if he succeeds, then what? Nothing?
Probably nothing.
Bye.
But that's
Bye,
anyone and everyone within a 10-foot radius of me.
I'm not
So
within 10 feet yet.
that's at least Vega
Where was the wolf at this point?
and the wolf. Yeah, the wolf. Yeah, I'll do the wolf too.
Mm.
17 for the wolf. It just repositions.
Yeah.
Vega?
What? I'm sorry. What do I have to roll?
You need to do a
Dex
dexterity save. Which, one of your better.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. You're fine.
I'm good. I'm good.
The earth tremors, and basically nothing happens.
I'm trying to stay still, and so it causes the earth to tremble around me.
Does it have any somatic elements, or does he know you're casting it? Is what I'm trying to determine.
It's a vocal somatic, but I'm already blurred while I'm doing this. So
okay, well
I'm continually like moving, like I can't.
All right.
Appear still.
So we're just gonna go with that was weird, is what he thinks, because he's focused on Chris.
Sure.
But now it's Vega's turn. So you see this happening also. Do you do anything?
So it's just the wolf left, right?
The wolf and the big
And
guy.
the big guy.
Who's holding up Wrig by the neck, who just said, if you hold or she'll never wake up.
I'm gonna shoot him.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Oops.
That will not hit.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
A stupid raccoon. And with his other hand, he just points it at you, and a shard of vine bursts out of it. On his turn. Glug, it's your turn.
Okay.
It's like, are we skipping other people's turns now?
I'm sorry. I'm just
Yes.
I'm doing it in what seems natural, but yeah,
I
we'll
know.
still play.
Okay.
Okay.
I am going to cast Healing Word because I am not going to get, since I'm not going to Because if I attack, I have a feeling that he's going to retaliate. So I'm going to use Healing Word on Wrig for my action. Or actually, Healing Word's a bonus action. So I'm going to do that first. In hopes that that can help her.
Okay.
Help her.
You're doing it on Wrig, you said?
Yeah. So it gives her 3 extra healing on her.
All right, Wrig, you wake up. You are being held by the neck,
Okay.
dangling a foot off the ground.
Okay.
Too high! Ah!
Okay.
Not,
How much
not
do I
100
get?
foot.
3
What do I
points.
have?
3.
Okay. I'm trying to think here. That was a bonus action. Now I got to think about my action. Do I move and attack or do I not? Gosh darn it.
Is that a foot?
I think that's a dog paw.
Is it dead? It's not doing anything. It's just there's no animal. It's just a foot.
Dexter
Okay.
sleeps like that, and Ewu too.
So that was
Just
a
legs.
bonus.
I wake up and there's a leg like this in the middle of the
there's
bed.
a full animal.
That's
Okay.
There
just
we
a
go.
lip. Okay.
Oh.
It's like put me down.
No, no,
All
my
right.
dog.
What are you gonna do, Glug?
Okay.
My next thing I'm gonna do is
The wolf that has me.
Oh my god, that's
gosh.
so cute.
This is a hard one. Let's see here.
You can do it, Chris.
Range. Okay.
Kitty!
Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead since I've
I don't wanna
already.
be held.
Gosh, I don't know if I want to guiding bolt this one. I'm so worried. Okay.
Oops.
If I do this, it looks like he's playing for me.
I'm guiding bolting it.
Oh, here we go. That'll hit, right?
Yep. That will hit him.
Wow. Okay. Bam.
Okay.
So roll the damage.
All right.
Why turn like that?
Why don't I see it?
I'm going right.
16.
Yeah, going right for his
Mine
arm.
mine has a slightly delay too on roll 20. So.
Yep. Okay.
He drops you, Wrig. The guiding bolt blasts. His body lights up with radiant energy. You can now see, because he's lit up by the bolt, these big burn marks where he's been hit by this guiding bolt 3 times now. And
Yes.
he releases you. The wolf is going to jump at Vega.
Yeah.
21 hits.
Yeah, it does. Mm-hmm.
11 damage.
Hold on. How is he attacking Vega first? Doesn't Wrig get to go next?
So this is the wolf.
Oh, the wolf.
This is
Okay,
the
the wolf.
wolf.
The wolf. Okay.
Oh, well, yes. I skipped Wrig again.
You did.
She's playing with her dog. It's very hard to
Who's
know
upside down?
part of this game.
This is the wolf. I'm laying on the ground.
All right.
Stop it.
So yeah, you fell. You fell.
What are you doing?
Are you? So
Whatever I want.
just so I know, how much did you survive that 11 damage, Vega?
I did. I have 6.
Okay. So
Hanging
the
on,
wolf
barely.
bites into you. Its big teeth sinking into your shoulder and waist area because it could practically swallow you with one bite. Wrig pulls herself up off the ground. This
Bite
big
size.
rat towering over you. What do you do?
I attack.
We're bite
Well,
size.
No, I don't attack. I cast a spell.
Where are you going?
Because attacking is not
How
good
is
for
he
me.
okay like that?
Oh, he's my ragdoll.
He is a very malleable animal.
Yeah. He
I
just
thought
wants,
Dexter was manable, but not that. He would never let me do
He
that.
wants his mama, that's all he does.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
That's a good one.
I cast that on myself.
Okay. Yeah. So you hit the ground, wake up. First thing you do is you're like put your hands up, and then like just shards of dirt and splinters just like start swirling around in front of you between you and the big rat dude. Then the wolf bites Vega. Now he got radiant bolted, so he's going to turn back to Chris. My cat now wants me to play with it.
Hey, playtime. No?
A shard of vine flies out of its arm at you as like a kind of a ranged spear. Does a 14 hit, Glug?
Does a 14 hit? No, thank goodness it doesn't.
Oh yeah, you've got that armor.
Yeah, I'm heavy armor in it. Woof.
Yeah.
Woof woof.
What? All right, so it kind of glances off of your shield or
You
some
feeling a
plate
little
of
peckish?
some sort,
'Cause
and he reaches down and picks up his big axe that's in the ground there.
Okay.
And that's the rest of his turn.
Shake,
Roto.
shake,
Okay.
shake,
I
shake,
am going to.
shake,
This is your
shake,
last
shake.
warning. Go towards
Kill
the
it.
river.
Kill it.
your
Yeah,
last
go Roto.
your-
Go towards
your-
the river.
Your previous
Yeah.
warning
We've
was
been
horrible.
doing the whole time. But
Oh,
I'm
you had a
going to-
plan. It's lost now.
So with this larger rat shining bright from the guiding bolt, I'm going to swing at it with my short sword
Hold hit.
at advantage.
Oh, yeah.
That'll hit. Oh, okay. Tell me how you finish him.
Finish him.
Because it's quite tall and I kind of have been circling around, I'm going to swing and slice and go through both of its Achilles heels and just crumple it to the ground.
Oh!
Wow.
Dead
Nice.
Megan.
See, I didn't give that many
Falls to-
details.
Falls to the
Oh,
ground.
wow.
The wolf
Wow.
turns and howls in anger, but then just sort of slowly steps back.
And I'll pick up the big axe, even though it's probably twice as tall as me. I'll be like,
Yeah, it is
"Wow."
like it is bigger than you.
Let's see here.
Vega, so you've got the wolf that just bit you is now basically trying to keep its eyes on everybody and step away. So he's taking the disengage action. But you
So,
can attack him or you can let him, well, you can do whatever.
No, I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna try to at least with my short bow.
Can't chew on that. Sorry.
I was like, wait, what?
Sorry, my cat's like, I'm going to play with your cord.
Yeah.
Short bow attack.
Yes, 20.
Nice.
That'll hit.
Yes. Yes.
A 3.
And because of reasons, I'm going to go ahead and give you a sneak attack. Yeah, so you stick him good and it hurts.
Make
Glug,
him
get
make
it.
that.
Take that.
Glug's gonna go right up to it,
Yeah.
and since I am up close and in range, that means I get to use my let's see here. I get a bonus action with my attack if I do it up close, if I'm correct.
This is how I take my dog for a walk.
So I'm going to attack it like with my staff. So the staff is basically like a mace, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to attack it with a mace.
Yep. And does D8 damage, and then you can trigger one of the abilities. You'll probably do the life drain.
Yep. Let me see here. Let me click on my mace. There we go. Normal roll. I get a bonus action, a bonus attack, thanks to Power of the Gods.
Yep. So the 11 misses. It kind of skitters to the side.
Do I still get my bonus attack?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
That'll hit.
All right. And two bludgeoning damage. Now, Divine Smite, does that happen since I'm using the mace?
Right. So you
Yeah,
can
you-
choose to trigger it if
Yeah,
you hit.
I'm gonna choose to trigger it. So
Okay.
so-
I am just going to make a ruling because I don't remember where I saved that at the moment. So roll 2d6 plus your proficiency bonus,
Okay.
which at this level is probably 3.
Let's see here. Proficiency and what was it? Proficiency. Where is that?
Currently 2.
Currently
2.
two.
Okay.
All right, so roll 2d6.
I don't remember what level you guys are at.
slash
Play too many games at the
R
moment.
2d6 plus 2. So
All
12.
right. Nice. Okay, so it takes 12 damage and you gain 12 life and it falls dead.
Nice.
Ooh.
I like
Yeah.
this. I am liking this ability. All right. So I'm back to max health. Perfect. Okay.
Oh, hey.
And then I will, now that we're out of combat, I'll use Soothing Earth on myself to heal myself back up some more points. And also help Rig out.
Yep.
All right.
Phase cure.
So- Okay. Well, Rig, I was going to give you 6.
Okay.
All right, so you guys kind of gather yourself. The sun is now fully behind the mountains to the west. And the blood rushing, pounding in your ears from the intense battle starts to settle down, and the sound is now overtaken by the sound of the rushing river that's just 60 feet away from you. Around you are 3 dead ratkin, one larger ratkin that has some rot poisoning with veins and boils and everything all over him. He's been practically burned to a crisp by radiant damage plus sword attacks, and then maybe a arrow. I don't remember. And you also have this withered large wolf. What do you guys do?
Glug
I'm-
thinks it might be good to rest.
Yeah, I'm just going to take
Yeah.
the large axe that the larger rat was wielding, drag it, and go towards the fire that we had saw that they had lit. And
It's on the other side of the river.
oh, it's on the other side of the river.
Yeah. And Glug.
No, that doesn't make sense.
I
didn't
thought
play
it was
that
on
right.
this side, like
Yeah.
around the rocks or something that you
Yeah,
were saying.
it's on this side. Yeah, so you can easily just go appropriate their camp.
Mhm. And Glug's going
And,
to carve up the ratkin that are not plagued by the rot. So.
Okay.
Yep. So.
All right.
Yep.
Well, we can.
I searched their camp.
Hmm.
Very good. So you guys get. You start assessing the area. You plan to rest, but first you've got some important things to do. You're going to carve up some ratkin. You're going to search the camp, and a cat. And you're going to try to, I assume, figure out what these rats are doing out here, especially one as messed up as that one guy was.
Mhm.
But that's where we're going to end it for tonight.
Sweet.
It is time, right?
Yeah.
Seems like
Yep.
we're on
Yep.
time. Okay, good.
Great time to.
That went really
Yeah.
fast. I didn't know how
It
long
was
it'd been.
good.
All
That was
right.
good.
So I know it was mostly combat, but yeah, there we go. So I'll turn it back over to you, Chris, to
All right.
shut us down.
Awesome. Well, folks, that was once again Dobbers Seeds of Decay. It's going to be hitting Kickstarter in about a couple weeks. It said the
Yeah.
20. Yep. In about
3 weeks.
3 weeks.
3 weeks from today.
Yep. So, but it's been a lot of fun doing this. We've started this, like I said, about July-ish, and
Yeah.
we've just been enjoying this whole thing. But real quick, we're gonna go around and have Justin hit that little social thing again, so that way you can follow everybody that's in the party, and we're gonna have them introduce themselves, let you know where you can find them, and then also their favorite moment of the night. So we'll start with Justin from Play Game Spread Joy.
Well, like you said, I am Justin from Play Game Spread Joy, and that's where you can find me here on Twitch, Instagram, YouTube, and such. Play Games Spread Joy, where I like to just kind of show off my joy of playing the games and try to help spread that to you, and be as inviting and welcoming as possible. favorite moment from tonight, enlarging and rolling down the hill like a boulder from hell. That was an extreme roll.
Yes.
That was fun to do.
Nice.
Well, we lost our rig for the moment. So Vega, what about you?
Mine, I don't know if it's my favorite moment, but it gets the most memorable when Roto like attacked the wolf and like sliced the Achilles heels a little. That I don't think
that was a nice
Goblin
end. Yeah.
to the raccoon,
I don't think I'm ever gonna forget that.
Mm.
And you can find me at Chuckle's Corner on Instagram.
Yes.
Yes.
I like when you jumped up on the rat at the end that you
Yeah.
had killed, and you're like, ah!
Finally.
I win.
Yep.
Next, let's
All right.
go ahead.
Are you with us, Wrig?
Oh, JoJo's there. Yep.
There you
She's
go.
there.
There she is.
She's been there the whole
Yeah,
time.
that is like the
Trying to
most
make
awesome
fun.
dog ever. Mine didn't
He
hear me.
is the placeholder wolf. He's always up in me, like all the time.
Hey, Chili.
I'm Rig/Jordan/JoJo. You can find me at
Everything.
JoJo Art on just about any platform and at email. What else am I supposed to say?
Your
Did you
have a
fart
favorite
tonight?
favorite
Did you have a
moment?
favorite moment?
My favorite fart.
Yeah,
is
favorite
Fart.
fart.
Yes, your
halfway
favorite
through,
fart.
Fueled by pho. Sorry. Low hanging fruit. I had to. I offended Darryl so much. My favorite part. I love combat. Like, I don't know if Darryl recognizes it, but like I love doing like I don't know. My favorite part was the whole interaction that me and Darryl were having between the rat and me, and like trying to like basically switch hands.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
really cool. I like
Yeah.
when the dice kind of imply the drama. I mean, because you still have to interpret or whatever, but it really, to me, I pictured you guys really kind of going back and forth, and no one really got a good advantage. You sort of had enough advantage to keep yourself from getting hit by him, but
Yeah.
that was fun. Yeah,
Very cool.
cool. All right.
What about you, Darryl?
Me. Yeah, no, tonight was great. I am Darryl T Jones, the creator, writer, and artist for the Dobbers, which will be coming to Kickstarter as a complete setting called Seeds of Decay. But I mean, tonight was a lot of fun. I wanted to introduce some kind of a bigger effect of what the decay might be doing, and I liked that Glug got grabbed by attacking vines and smashed into the earth for 22 damage.
Thanks.
That was fun for me.
Thanks a lot.
So, but yeah, you can find me at Splattered Ink everywhere. But go to seedsofdecay.com right now. Go right there, right now, and click that. Notify me.
Meow.
Launch, and that way you can get the email from Kickstarter that says that the game is live. It's going to be with Hit Point Press. With we're going to have lots of great contributors. Like I actually just talked to Dingo Doodles, so there's a chance we might be able to do something with her. We've got Dungeon Scribe, Humperdinck's Mad Wares. Like all these people are going to be helping to spread the word and maybe adding stretch goals. So yeah, check it out. It'll be fun. That's
cool.
all. Thanks, Chris.
Anytime. Well, folks, we will see you next Tuesday, 9 p.m. Eastern, for another chapter in the wonderful world of the
Whoa,
Dobbers.
slow down, Chris. You didn't say your favorite moment.
Okay, my favorite moment tonight, maybe is not as favorite as just much as just monumental, is like me waiting for the goblins to come and everybody else is running. I thought you were going to stay, Roto. And then everybody else is running towards it. And so I'm like getting prepared to, face, just basic ratkin. Then all of a sudden the large ratkin comes out and I'm like, crap. So, and then of course shooting lightning, guiding bolt 3 times at this one. And it was very, very fortunate that it struck that rat 3 times out of the 4 times that I used it. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and his arrogance definitely left him open.
Yeah.
based on the way I could have run the character and all that kind of stuff.
Well, and you set it up for me to have that final blow with that, because I needed that advantage for it to hit.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that was good. That was very good.
Yeah, Radiant Bolt, whatever it is,
Yeah,
was really nice because of the advantage on the next attack.
Yeah, that +10 plus the basically everything is like oof.
Yeah.
Oof, that was so good. That was so good.
Very good. Okay.
All right. Well, folks, we will see you next Tuesday. And we are going to hopefully have Jade back in here with us. And we look forward to seeing you all next week. If you just stay with us, we're going to go ahead and raid somebody. So have a great night. We'll see you all later. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Hey, thanks for watching our video.
If you like what you saw here, go ahead and hit that little like, subscribe, the little bell thingamabobber, you know the thing. And watch some of our videos. Maybe one that's maybe up here, or maybe down there, or over there, or down there. I don't know where they are, but thank you all. Remember, when we can gather at the table, we can do the same for a good cause. Bye.
Bye.